question 1. Question 2B. 2C. 2C. Okay, 3A. 3D. Okay, 7. Okay, 8D. Okay, so Colin, I think you should see this separately. Okay, I only want to go through these questions today, right? Okay, let's look at question 2C. Okay, and then maybe Colin, after I went through this, maybe you have an idea how to do the rest also. Okay? Now, question 2C, right? It says that x equals to 6, y equals to negative 4, and you need to evaluate, that means to calculate the value of 2x squared minus y cubed. So, what I expect to see in your homework, okay, are things that I'm going to write in blue. Okay, so we write down 2x squared minus y cubed first before we substitute in the numbers. That means we replace the letters with the numbers. So x is to be replaced by 6. We will put brackets around it. Okay, and then for y, it is to be replaced by negative 4. So the minus sign originally comes from the question itself. Y itself is now going to be replaced by negative 4. Place brackets around negative 4. Then I put a cube. Okay. Then I can now key the entire thing into my calculator. What would you get? For 136. Is it? Okay. So we get 136. Right? So in one line itself, there should not be more than one equal sign. Okay, the next equal sign should come directly below. Okay? Alternatively, of course, you can also present it this way, whereby you start a new line each time, and then your equal sign is on the left. Okay? So either one of this presentation is fine. Alright? Questions? Okay? Next, we look at question 3D. The question gave us A equals to 3, B equals to negative 5, C equals to 6. And we want to evaluate B plus C over A plus A plus C over B. Okay, so in order to evaluate this, I will have to start off with B plus C over A plus C over B. So I replace accordingly. Okay, so my B is going to be replaced by negative 5. So for starters, you can put brackets around it first. Then plus C. C is to be replaced by 6. You may also want to put brackets around it. That's fine as well. Okay. And then for A, there is 3. If you want to, you can put brackets around this. Actually, if you notice, okay, it is perfectly fine in this expression to not have brackets as well. So if you want to write it this way, it doesn't affect the value of the fraction either. Okay? We do the same for A plus C over B. So A is 3, C is 6, B is negative 5. Okay? And then we could press this into a calculator. What would we get? What do we get? 1. Negative for you, yes. Negative 1 and 7 out of 15. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll go through question 7. So that we could all also check our answers. know how do we break this down. Okay, so the first keyword is subtract. Okay, and when we talk about subtraction, it's always something minus something, right? Okay, so we need to set the frame, okay, for our answer first. We know that it must be something minus something. So what are these two somethings? Okay, firstly, it says the cube root of the product of h and 3k from the square of the sum of p and q. Okay, we know that our sentence structure for subtract is that it must follow with the word from. Okay, so if I can identify these two words, I will then be able to know that the things that are in between, okay, these two words will have to form the things over here, and then after that, for this one, okay, I'll show you some double underline, will be placed inside here. Okay, so that is how we can break down the sentence to know what to fill in. Okay, so now let's look at this single curly line that I've written down. It says the cube root of the product of h and 3k. So we're looking at cube root of what? Of the product of h and 3k, so h times 3k. Okay, so that is how we form our first part. Alright, over here. Okay, yes. Sorry? Okay. Yes, actually you're right. I made a mistake. Okay, thank you for pointing it out. Sorry, my bad. Subtract something from something, right? Okay, so this, so minus sign, okay, then after that, sorry, this one should come here, and then this one should come here. Because it subtracts something from something. Thank you for pointing out. So down here is cube root, okay, h times 3k. And then for this one, it says the square of the sum of p and q. So sum of p and q, and then we need to square it. Right? So therefore, our final answer will look something like this. But I know that I can write it simply even further, because h times 3k, I can write it as 3hk, right? So I can write it this way as well. I will accept at this juncture if you give me your answer like this, but I want us to know that we can also simplify to write it like this. Okay? Yes, Francis. Okay, wait, J3, sorry, I'm confused. H3K, like that. Can we write like that? What do you think? Cannot. Okay, because I said that the numbers must come first, then the algebra comes next. Okay, so cannot write H3K. What about 3KH? Can we write 3KH? What do you think? Okay. Today we can write 3KH, not an issue. Just that usually we like to put this in alphabetical order. But nothing wrong if you don't put it in alphabetical order. Okay? So that's for 7A. Okay, so 7B. 7B says the total value of X 20-cent coins and Y $5 notes in cents. Okay, so this question has a little bit of context to it, talking about money. Okay, we want to find the total value. So to find the total value, we will have to be adding things up. Okay, and furthermore, the total value has to be in cents. That means I must convert my $5 into cents first. What is $5 in cents? How many cents are there? Okay, $5 is 500 cents, right? Okay, so to find out the value, if I have X number of 20-cent coins, okay, for example, if I have two 20-cent coins and I want to find the total value, I will take 2 times 20 cents, right? Okay, but now instead of having two 20-cent coin, I actually have X 20-cent coins. Okay, I need to Y number of $5 notes. So that is Y times 500 cents because we want things to be in cents. Okay? Now, when it comes to algebraic expression, I actually do not need to put my cents inside the things itself. I can put it all outside. So, usually we don't have units within our algebraic expression. So, I can just take x times 20, that is just 20x, plus y times 500 is the same meaning as 500y. Okay, so this is the amount of money, and then I can put brackets, and then I'll put my unit cents on the outside. Understand? Okay, so usually in algebra, we don't put units inside, we place it all outside after we are done with the so-called calculation. Okay? Now lastly, 8D. Okay, this is what we want to calculate. Okay, so let's start by writing down what we want to evaluate first. Okay, so for this first fraction over here, okay, Colin, can you give me a try? Alright, what will you put as numbers? Replace B and C. Tell me what to write. B is going to be replaced by 4, you sure? You look at the question. B is equals to -4, so I'll put in -4, right? Okay, minus away C, what would it be? Okay, -2. Now, can I put 2 minus signs side by side like that? Cannot, so I must put brackets over here. Where this -4, it doesn't matter because in front of it is nothing else. You can put it without brackets. Or if you want to put brackets, it's also fine. Not an issue over here. Okay? Then at the denominator, what will you write? Okay, Colin, can you continue? 3, then I just put -2 like that. Brackets, okay, very good. Then after that plus 4, bracket, -4. That's great. So you know how to do. Okay? Then after that, we continue and do the same for the rest, yeah? Okay, so we get -4 for B, C is -2, over A, 3, then plus A is 3, C is -2, okay, and then after that B is -4. Alright? Yes. If you want to put multiplication sign over here, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. Alright, but actually we don't need it because we know that brackets also serve as multiplication sometimes. Okay. So you can press this entirely into a calculator. Okay, please don't go and do mental sums here. Alright, press calculator. What do you get? Sure, what do you got? 6 and over 270.